Hey everybody, welcome to the Power Hour of Love. I'm Charboil and this is
El Bandito.
How's it going tonight, El Bandito?
Oh man, I'm doing great, senor. Now look, I gotta give a big shout out to Senor Boyle right here, man. Every week he puts up with me being late. Anyone who knows me personally knows I'm late as hell, but I'm always working hard to get the best graphics, the best stuff, the best, coolest prizes for the Legion of Love, and he knows that, and he doesn't give me any grief, but I feel bad because I know he's a very punctual man himself. So thank you, Senor Boyle. I'm going to show you some love right now.
Oh, yeah, man, and thanks to all the Legionnaires out there, the LOL, the Legion of Love, that, you know, they were already like, hey, what's going on, guys? Where are we at? Where's the live stream? Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Where are you, lazy bozos?
But we're definitely, we're definitely live now, so definitely go ahead, and if you can, share, the video with everybody. Definitely tell them to go and join our new group, the Legion of Love. Tell them a little bit about El Bandito.
Absolutely, guys. Well, what we wanted to do is we wanted to set out to have a place to connect, because here at the Power Hour of Love, we're all about spreading the love, man, talking about things that we love, all this nerdy, awesome pop culture that's out there that doesn't always get all the love and praise that it deserves. We want to spread it around. We like spreading the love, man, and we want you guys to be able to do the same thing with us. Share stories with us and activities with us, events that you're doing, and you can share them within the kind of Power Hour community. So as a member of the Legion of Love, you're welcome to post on there your events, cool things that you see, cool what I like to call nerdy kinks that you might have, and just see who else likes it, man, because that's what we're doing. We're up here talking about the stuff we love because we're pretty sure you love it too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. And I got to say, big shout out, throw down some more love for all the people who joined us right off the bat tonight. We see Party Man Will, Rich T, Eric G, Brian E, Katie D. Everyone's names rhymes tonight too.
Oh, yeah.
But thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We're going to have an awesome time. As you can see, we've started off our raffle already. We've combined the names of everyone who is already a group member and said that they were going to tonight's event. So you got 2 entries in there already right now. And throughout the night as we play different games, we're going to add more entries to this for our Power Prize Pack, man, which is our super raffle. See, tonight, we're going to dedicate the night to the 4 things that we know you guys love most, because they're the 4 things that you guys tune in the most for, right? We're talking about wrestling. We're talking about comic books. We're talking about movies. And we're talking about video games. And as we cover each of those topics tonight, we're going to give away a prize, and we're going to give away some raffle tickets and some entries to the Power Prize Pack. Now, each of the prizes are going to be themed over whatever we're talking about, but the Power Prize Pack comes with 1 item from each of the 4 topics that we discussed. So you'll get something from the comic world, you'll get something from the movie world, you'll get something from the wrestling world, and you'll get something from the world of video games, man. So it'll be super awesome and super fun, and we hope you guys join us for as long and as late as you can tonight, because it's going to be a super big blast. But real quick, we got to give a shout out to the man sponsoring tonight's event. That's right, Captain Joel up there at Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming. He's up on the corner of Midway 1 and US Road. Wait, US 1 and Midway Road, right up there in Fort Pierce, guys. So get down there and check them out. Like half the prizes that we're giving away tonight, he donated. So we've got some awesome stuff. And right off the bat, can I tell him what's in the Power Prize pack?
Do it.
Can I tell him what's in the Power Prize? This is pretty cool, guys. Like we
What's
said,
in the box?
It's one of everything we're talking about tonight. So you're gonna get this awesome Funko Pop figure here. It's like a little mini figure, but these guys are super cool, man.
Mystery box. So you don't know who you're gonna get.
It could be anybody. Look, it's got Steve Austin. It's got John Cena, man. It's got Sting. You know, it's Gold Dust. It's hella cool. We've also got another Funko mini for Fallout, man. Fallout 4
one of
specifically.
Our favorites.
Yeah, so you could get a Grognak or Nick Valentine, a Piper. Just a cool-ass figure, so that's pretty cool. And, of course, Captain Joel has sent us Captain America #1, right? This is, I think it's one of the fancy covers too. Yeah, variant edition, fancy cover here. This is the new reboot of Captain America, so that's your comic prize. And for your movie prize, since it's the Power Prize pack, and it was probably the most talked about thing that we did on the show this past year, we're giving away, that's right, a copy of Avengers Infinity War on DVD. So can't beat it, guys. Look, it's sealed in the wrapper. You can get this stuff mailed directly to your door. You can pick it up at Big Dog Comics. If you let us know you just want to go there and pick it up, we can do that for you. So just let us know, guys. And same goes for all the rest of the prizes tonight. You can either pick them up or we could ship them to you, whatever you prefer. So without any further ado, what do you say we start jumping into tonight's festivities?
Oh, absolutely. But let's right at the hour. What are we going to be doing, El Bandito?
Oh.
What do we got in front of us right here? I mean, I'm getting hungry.
No doubt, guys. Well, all of the group members there, your first exclusive piece of content came out today, which was that you guys got to vote on what fantastic burger we'd be celebrating for Labor Day and eating. So we came up with 4 of our own mystery burgers. And Chris Hall, thank you for the amazing suggestions. And you'll have to put in the comments what your abbreviation for a chef is, because I was curious. But no peach burgers. But we do have some awesome burger choices here. And let me see. I think I've got a little slide here that kind of goes with that.
Did I jump a little ahead? Am I getting out of sync?
It's all good, man. We're going to be all over the map tonight. We're going to be talking about a little bit of everything. First and foremost, thank you to all the Legionnaires. Oh, yeah,
man. We're partying hard in here. Yep. Definitely.
If you join the Legion of Love, and become a Legionnaire, you get access to all sorts of exclusive content. The probably most exclusive of which is going to come out this weekend, where we will be doing some of our Facebook living from the Space Coast Comic-Con, and we'll do it exclusively in the group for some kind of behind-the-scenes fun that me and Senior Bull will be getting into. So keep an eye out for that. Also, we got nominated for a Spacey Award.
Oh, yeah. That's taking place at the Space Coast Comic-Con on Friday night. So if any of you Legionnaires, our Legion of Love, want to come on up and party, it sounds like it's going to be a great thing. It's kicking off at 8 o'clock. And, yeah, it sounds like it's going to be a great thing. But, yes, El Bandito and I have had the honor of being nominated for podcast/social media content provider of 2018. Now, I know our competition are some really awesome shows as well, so we can't wait to go up there and party with those guys too. But, we'll just have to see what happens Friday night. Me and El Bandito may be bringing home a Spacey Award.
Absolutely, guys, and I'll sit right here next to our beautiful, beautiful Invisible Woman.
Oh, hey, that's good. People have already asked if that's up for a prize tonight.
Maybe it will be someday on our anniversary, maybe. But Jason T, we see you out there, buddy. What's up? And yes, we can deliver these prizes personally. If you guys want to take us out to Red Lobster or something, we'll bring the prizes out there. We'll meet you there. And
we're being joined by the awesome and amazing Athena Finger.
Whoa!
Yes, we had the honor of meeting Athena actually a few months back at the Cosography event, and she's also going to be at the Space Coast Comic-Con. So if you guys don't know about Athena, her grandfather helped create Batman. If you guys have a Hulu account, you got to go out and check out this documentary. What was it? Batman and Bill.
Yeah.
Yes, go check it out. Find out the true story of the the co-creator of Batman.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bob Kane himself is on record. They have a recording of him saying that Bill Finger created 75% of the Batman mythos.
Yeah, we're not just talking about Batman. We're talking about a lot of the villains and just
their
stuff,
backstories and stuff.
All the stuff we know and love about Batman. Athena's grandfather had a hand in that. Yeah. So thank you for joining us tonight, Athena.
Yeah, and she's super nice, super cool. She did an interview with us at Cosography a while back, and hopefully we'll get to chat with her some more this weekend.
Oh, man, lots of Batman fans jumping in down there, throwing down some love. So what else is going on, El Bandito?
All right, next up, man, it's the Labor Day of Love, and we figured, like you said, we'd celebrate by eating a wacky burger of our Legionnaires' choosing. So, guys, yes. Okay, I saw a lot of comments where people are like, hey, you should have let us pick what you guys could eat. For one, you guys would have picked caviar or something, and we had to spend $100 on it. Otherwise, you guys would have picked, like, what are those, ghost chilies or something?
Yeah.
Put me in a grave, man.
He's on fire.
But we came up with 4 things that we thought were pretty weird and gross, and we had heard about, but we're kind of skeptical about trying. But we figured we'd go ahead and give them a shot. So we made all 4 of them tonight. Senior Bowls looks pretty good. Mine's kind of looked like a mess because I did them in a super big rush. But I'm going to reach over here. I'm going to show you guys our burgers right here.
Man.
I'm going to do it. I hope I don't spill them all over the floor here.
No. Go ahead. Give them a grab. If you need my long arms to assist, let me know. All right.
So here we've got the peanut butter burger. As you can see, it's peanut buttery goodness there. So I chose the crunchy style peanut butter. I know people went with creamy online, but I like the crunchy one.
There you
and
go.
this I can't even pry this one apart. This is Nutella. And there it goes. It's just completely stuck together. So these things will be sitting here turning bad for the next hour while we give you guys the opportunity to vote. But I think right at the 10 o'clock mark, we're going to dive into the top 2 burgers on our poll that is in the Legion of Love group. So vote there. I'm going to show you the other 2.
Absolutely. So I got a Nutella burger and a peanut butter burger.
What's this one here?
Now that is a caprese burger. So that's a take on the classic, like caprese, salad, with the mozzarella and balsamic and tomatoes. So that should be pretty tasty. I don't know how good it's going to be in an hour of sitting there.
I know they thought they'd probably look like these pictures we put in the poll. No, they don't.
Hey,
it's kind of like when you see that picture at Burger King on the menu, and then you get that burger that looks like I got kicked down the street.
Hey, this next burger though, I'm pretty.
This one looks pretty cool. You got that one?
Yeah, I got this one.
All right, look at this.
So this is our here you go. Get it in there. Oh man, his head's being half. You look like one of those guys on that new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. But yeah, that's our pizza burger. So that's actually, I mean, we went really literal with that one.
It's like a pizza with a burger in the middle. I was like, dude, I love it. Part of me thinks we're going to end up eating all 4 of these.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what you guys vote for.
What the Legion wants, the Legion gets. So absolutely. It's all about the lulz tonight, and that's what we're partying with.
Captain Joel's joined us out there, too. He said a Spacey Award would be perfect for a couple of space cadets like us.
Well, we hope to add it to our awesome. I mean, if you guys could see all the stuff we have here tonight.
Just so many prizes.
I mean, we have tons of good stuff.
So many cool things. We haven't even gotten to half of it yet. But let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get to some other stuff. Let's see what the first slide is here tonight.
All right.
And, okay, these are our Legion of Love topics. So, like we said, these are the 4 things that totally kick ass and you guys seem to love the most. So, we love, and we were like, dude, let's totally theme it. Let's do it. And these are our 4 kind of topics for tonight. In order, we're going to talk about wrestling. So, hopefully, some of the wrestling fans can still join us before having to run off and catch some main events a little bit later. But keep us on a side screen or something. Keep your phone on. We got some good stuff coming. And then we're talking about comics. We're going to be talking about some movie stuff. And lastly, some video game stuff. So, man, these comments are exploding tonight. I love this, guys. Thank you so much. Josh Z, thanks for joining us. Got a band together to mark equal number of votes for all burgers. That's a good plan. If that happens, we'll eat all 4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll be up for the challenge.
Okay, but real quick, we want to give a special shout-out to Mike B. I don't know if he joined us yet tonight. He's in there.
Yep, I saw him.
What up, Doe? I see him. So we know a couple weeks back he won our one of our wrestling awards. You remember that?
Yes, yeah. We did a big competition where we had our ringside event.
It was the Ringside Rewind.
Yes, and yeah, Mike was just knocking them down, man. I mean, we know Steve Z was in there in the squared circle pounding, trying to get to the top of the ladder, but ultimately Mike took home the win. So we got some awesome stuff for him.
We do, and we want to show it off right now. You want to show him the comic there?
Yes.
All right. So again, I'm going to throw it up here. Courtesy of Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming, you are getting Long Live Pro Wrestling, this really awesome indie comic that's all about pro wrestling. We didn't get a chance to read it. We didn't want to thumb it all up for you, but that is coming your way.
Absolutely.
Also, we've got some of these Funko Pop wrestling figures. We're getting you 2 of them.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
We're getting you the modern day one with Steve Austin, but you're also going to get one of the Hall of Fame ones over here.
The classics,
yeah,
man.
classic dudes.
The Rock, Hulk Hogan's, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Randy Macho Man Savage. Ooh, yeah.
Nice, brother. But again, as a special thank you for naming the Legion of Love, I said I wanted to throw in one extra prize for you. So we got you here. Also donated from Big Dog Comics, or sponsored by Big Dog Comics, we have got this Marvel action figure guy that I don't know what it is, but like it's kind of like a Lego guy sort of thing. He snaps together.
Yeah.
It was cool as hell. So, bam, dude. Thank you for the name Legion of Love. We loved it. We'd honestly been going back and forth for about 2 months trying to pick a name for our group. And as soon as we saw yours in the comments, we were like, we love it, bro.
Absolutely, man. And I know Mike likes to jump on Facebook and do some Facebook Live and too. So who knows? Maybe he'll be able to show off some of these awesome prizes on his show that he does as well. So yes, thank you, Mike, and awesome job, man. We're gonna have some more wrestling stuff coming up tonight.
Absolutely, and head on over to Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming if you like some of the cool stuff that we're giving away tonight, because we got most of it there. Captain Joel's a super great guy. He'll hook you up with some cool stuff. Tell him the Power Hour sent you. He'll probably keep a closer eye on you because he'll know you're riffraff. Tell him you're part of the Legion of Love.
There you
right?
go,
There you
man.
go.
He'll know. He'll take care of you.
Exactamundo.
All right, so first up,
we talking about some wrestling. All right, so we wanted to recap a little bit about what we missed in the past month, because we were doing these comic book interviews with these awesome indie creators. Thank you guys so much for joining us for that. It was a super ton of fun, but we didn't get a chance to talk about a lot of the things that flew by in the month of August, so we figured we'd take the opportunity to mix that into our topics tonight. So first and foremost, SummerSlam, man.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things that when we watch these wrestling events, you know, we always like to say, all right, what was our favorite? What was our favorite match? What was our least favorite? And it's funny, the matches we went in to watch on this event were only like 5 minutes long, and we were like, dude, that sucked. But one match I do have to say I thought was really good was the Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles match, because they had this like whole kind of like storyline built up where like Samoa Joe was like messing with like AJ Styles' family. Like this was like reminiscent of some 90s business that was going on.
Yeah, it was definitely had this Attitude Era feel in the sense that, you know, he was egging on his family, saying he was a bad father, he was never home for you, and all this stuff. I'm like, dude, isn't every wrestler on the road like 340 days a year? Like, really, you're going to call him out for that, Samoa Joe? All right.
But definitely, you know, the Ronda Rousey versus Alexa Bliss match went over just how most people thought it would, with Ronda Rousey completely destroying Alexa Bliss. So now
Which is awesome. That was such a joy for me.
It was. And I mean, in one way, now it's almost like, all right, who are they going to build up to be able to beat Ronda Rousey?
Yeah.
Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar was a complete snooze fest. I thought it was, But, you know, it was a couple weeks since SummerSlam. You know, I think we need to talk about something a little more current. And, you know, if you're going to talk about pro wrestling, you know, there's the WWE universe, but then there's also these indie companies, which I think in some hands put on better shows. Because, man, these guys are really trying to pull. They don't have the money that Vince McMahon has and stuff like that. And probably the biggest indie show of the last 20 years just happened on Saturday night, and we're talking about All In, which was put on by Cody Rhodes, who can't even go by the name Rhodes. I mean, that's his name.
Yeah.
I guess Reynolds or whatever, but I mean, come on, his dad Dusty Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes, now known as Goldust, he can't even use that because WWE owns that name. And also, one of our favorite tag teams in the indie crowd, the Young Bucks. These guys, I mean, they just take it to the next level in the entertainment. And yeah, they put on this awesome show. And probably the biggest thing of the night that happened was Chris Jericho, showed up. He wasn't actually in a match, but he showed up at the very end of the match, and he like attacked the guy who had won, Kenny Omega, another awesome wrestler who's really big now over in Japan. He's an American wrestler, but you know, at New Japan,
aren't all wrestlers big in Japan?
Yes,
like literally.
That's true. Well, Kenny had just won his match, and then the lights went down. And then when they came back on, now the guy who was fighting was like, you know, all decked out with a mask and stuff. Okay. So suddenly that guy jumps up and starts beating up Kenny Omega. And everyone's like, what's going on? And suddenly, like, the guy hits him with the code breaker, which is Chris Jericho's finishing maneuver.
Nice.
Everyone goes crazy. Then he pulls off the mask, and it is Chris Jericho.
It was me the whole time. So he broke the walls down off that place, man, and that sounds super cool. Like you said, the Lucha Underground, All In, that wrestling event, all these indie places just have some bomb stuff. And also the local wrestling events.
Oh, yeah.
The AWE just changed your name, right? Do you remember what it is now?
ARW, I think it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's,
Yeah, they're up there in Cocoa. They do great shows. I mean, just, man, indie stuff, you can't beat it.
Absolutely, man. And just to kind of throw it out there, this is kind of a bigger thing than just Chris Jericho showing up for an indie event, because he has said, went on record and said, I will not work in another promotion than the WWE, just out of respect for Vince McMahon. So him showing up at this event kind of, it can cause some problems. So we'll have to see where that all goes. I mean, I'm sure, I love most people when they're like, oh, it's a work. There's all, they're probably all, Vince is like, yeah, I'm going to give you guys some money here. If you guys. Now, I guess, just not to knock the event, but I guess a lot of people were complaining about some of the audio. But hey, you got to give it to these guys. They sold out like a huge arena up in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I guess the mic, wasn't working well. Whenever, even when Jericho talked in the mic, you really couldn't understand what he was saying. So it's but we know how that is. I think our first show, we sounded like.
No, I mean, look what happens if we just go like that. You can't hear me.
I know. Sometimes it's for the better that we give each other messages.
Yeah, we can sneak in here and be like, we're not giving that guy no prize. Nah.
But absolutely, man. Lots of good stuff, though. Cody Rhodes did win the NWA title, which his dad had last won back in 1986. So that's a big legacy thing that happened. And yeah, it just all around, it was a real successful event. And it's just so great to see that they're, besides the big dogs, WWE, that these other guys can still put together a great show.
No doubt, guys. But I'll tell you what, the room is filling up out there, man. This is so baller. Make sure to send out some shares right now. Go grab your buddy in the other room. Tell him to get on his phone and check it out, because it is prize time.
Oh, yeah. First game of the night.
Absolutely, guys. And I have to say, that caprese burger with that freaking balsamic vinegar, I can smell that it's right under my nose. And here's a secret fun fact for all the Legion of Love people out there. I never eat dinner before I do the show, right? I don't know, it's like a weird jinx thing. If I'm too full, I'm not very animated, whatever. So I never eat. I'm so hungry. Smelling this thing. That's 25 minutes. I'm like, oh man.
It's okay. We're almost at 10 o'clock mark.
We are. 20 minutes to go, but it'll be fun. All right. So for the Legion of Love tonight, we're going to do a little fun contest with you. This is called the group game.
Yes.
So it's a group, and it's for the group. So it's the group game. So basically here what we're going to do is we're going to show you an image of a group, a very popular group that's iconic within the world of wrestling, and you guys probably know who it is. And what we're going to do is show the image, but the group members are going to be removed, right? So we want you guys to guess all of the people, all of the members of the group. And everyone who's the first person to guess someone correctly gets a free entry into the Power Prize Pack.
Oh, yeah.
And the first person to guess someone correctly will get the Wrestling Prize Pack.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the individual Wrestling Prize Pack is a set of both the awesome WWE modern day vinyl figures and what do they call these? Classic?
Classic.
The classic Funko Pop mystery minis, man. So yeah, both of these, you get a set of these just like Mikey B's getting.
Oh man, I see the Roddy Piper's in there. So that's awesome, man. All right, so let's get into it. They're chomping at the bit.
You got it, guys. All right, let's throw it up. Get your fingers on the buttons. Here it comes. Can you name anyone from this legendary wrestling group? All right, Senior Bull didn't see these ahead of time, so
no, it's.
Can you instantly tell who it is?
Well, it's funny because one of the dead giveaways there is that's the Raw is War banner,
yeah.
So you know that this is from the Attitude Era. So
yeah. I kind of did that on purpose.
No,
throw them a bone.
Yeah,
It's just an arena, and they'll never figure it out. You know?
Now this is a similar game that we had done with Mikey B. So I mean, I'm expecting him to throw down the fire in a few minutes.
Fry some chicken.
Oh man, look, Jason H is like Flair. Now, Ric Flair is obviously part of a awesome group, the Four Horsemen, but there's definitely more than 4 individuals.
I like Rich T said X Factor. They're a comic book superhero team. That's a multiple man and big, strong guy and Wolfsbane.
Now, one of these individuals did have a move called the X Factor, so maybe that will kind of give you guys.
Oh, maybe.
More.
I think Brian E's on the right track. He's got Epox, X-Pox. I don't know. Should we give it to Brian E for that one? Because I think he's on the right track. But
Brian E, Triple H. There you go. That's definitely one of them.
Nice. So it looks like Captain Joel's chimed in with Shawn Michaels, which is actually kind of a bonus giveaway. He was probably an original member, but not in this photo. So he would have already retired. But is that, let's see, I don't know any of the guys from that time. Jake the Snake.
Oh, Justin.
Triple H. Yeah, Brian E snuck in there with Triple H.
Yep. Jason T said Degeneration X.
Yep. That's
all right. So you got the team. Now you guys got to name the members. We got Triple H. Who else was in Degeneration? X-Pac. Mike got X-Pac in there.
He got the X-Pac.
Yes, I think that's what Brian E was going for.
Yeah, I'm glad he gave up and just went with Triple H.
Oh, Rich Timmons, Billy Gunn, you got it. All
Billy
right,
Gunn that we saw up there at the ARW event.
Yep,
up there,
and
man.
he was actually at All In. They did like a classics battle royal. He didn't win, but he definitely kicked.
There you go, Mikey B. This yellow looks funky on the green screen, doesn't it? All right, Brian E, you're in there.
Oh, Joel got the Road Dogg. No, I mean, you'd expect Joel to get Road Dogg, right?
All right, Brian E, you can only get one. You're helping other people out, but that's good.
So let's see. Did we get who are we missing here? I think we got Triple H. They've named Road Dogg. They've named Billy Gunn.
I got to say, I like how this isn't a prize that was from Big Dog. So I think we'll throw Joel in there.
Sure, throw him in there. He also makes him eligible for the prize pack.
Well, he can't win the prize pack. He gave us half the stuff in the prize. All right, we'll hook him up with the prize pack on the very rare occasion that he'll actually win something, because that's a rule in his store. If you play games with Joel, he can't win.
Yeah,
you have to make sure he can't win. All right, so Rich T, you said got Billy Gunn, right?
Yes.
All right, Rich T. He's getting in there. I didn't show Joel's one. You'll have to trust me, Joel, that I really put your name on it.
Trust me.
I didn't just put my name. I swear.
Oh, Mike B. We threw him down. We got him in there, right? Mikey B.
Mike B. We got in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, Mr. Fusion just joined us. He might be able to join. Yeah, we already got you in there, Joel. Hey, if anyone could get the correct spelling on this one, that would be awesome.
Mikey B hit it, but again, he's in there once already. Right?
There you guys go. Oh man, we are rocking and rolling right now. Oh man. Oh, did someone just nail it? It looks like
who slid in there?
Rich T.
Rich T already in there. I just put you in there. That's okay. We're going to have to double down the next time we do this one. But for right now, someone else just write China, damn it. We'll give you a free thing. Someone who's not in there already.
Well, you guys are awesome, man. Definitely classic wrestling fans. Definitely Degeneration X, which I would say is like, this is like the second run of Degeneration X, because like you guys threw down Shawn Michaels, which originally it was Shawn Michaels, Triple H, China, and Rick Rude.
Yeah,
he was there. That was actually like the original lineup.
Dude, all right, Jason H put Rick Rude in there right before you said it.
Oh, he did.
I think we're putting Jason H in the raffle.
There you go, man. Throw him on in there. What's really wild about that is Rick Rude actually appeared on screen with Degeneration X because at the time WWF programming was taped, and then he went over to WCW, so he was actually on both programs the same night because he was live at WCW, but.
That's awesome.
So definitely a classic, classic wrestling.
Beverly getting in there for China, first person to get it. She just sneaked past Jason T.
Oh, Joel Kilmer says, "Rude, I hated that guy." Come on, Joel, don't talk ill of
Rude. Rude, you're a rude guy. I figured you would have liked him.
He has a. Oh, look at that. Jason H is really throwing down some trivia there. Tori Wilson actually at some point, she was like a temporary member of Degeneration X, as well as Kane kind of got in there, and they kind of just beat him up. It was almost like a thing to like, come on in, Kane, and he came in and they beat the crap out of him.
Yeah. Oh man, look at that, 19. I got 19 on the count right now.
Come on, guys.
We squeeze one more person in here. I've been dying to get over 20 on this.
Oh,
someone left.
Oh,
it's okay. I know that thing's not very accurate, but I always wanted to see the number. All right, guys. So there you go. Brian E., you're getting hooked up for your Triple H. You're getting 2 of these awesome Funko Pops, modern day one, and you're getting a classic WWE one. So those are heading out for you, buddy. And
man, that bowl over there is getting pretty full, man. I mean, down at the bottom, man. We crumple them up really good, so there's a lot in there. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, that's for that big prize pack that El Bandito talked about at the top of the hour.
Absolutely,
absolutely, man. So Justin T says, "Isn't that one guy the 1-2-3 kid?" Yeah, that was him before he got all punked out. That he ended up becoming X-Pac. Yeah,
I like the way how Austin always used to call him X-Pac.
yeah, because he was always thinking about those packs of beer.
He was thinking he was a 6-pack.
Yeah, X-Pac in China eventually went off and they had a little they made a porno movie together. You know, it was called One Night in China. No joke.
Pretty cool. Feel free to look that up. Not now, though. Just enjoy the show for now.
Almost the numbers look like they were going to jump
after hours, right?
So what's up next, El Bandito?
Foul. What happened foul down there? Oh, I bet they're talking about the porn tape. What am I
most
thinking?
likely. Yep.
I didn't think it was foul. I thought it was cool, but whatever. All right, let's see what's next. Let's move right along. We're talking about movies and films and games and things.
Oh, yeah. You know, like we said, we love the wrestling, but, man, anytime we talk about upcoming movies and stuff, man, things blow up. So we're hoping tonight it's going to keep on rolling. We got some more fun stuff for you guys.
I can't even think because I'm smelling this food. We got 15 more minutes. I'm just like, oh, man.
Make sure you guys get your votes in there.
Absolutely, guys. All right. Now, did they make a Chinette set? So here's what we got.
Poor China.
for this segment of the show, for movies and film, we wanted to do things a little bit different. We wanted to give you guys some time to kind of check on these answers. So we're giving you guys the question right up front. That's right. We're going for the prize pack stuff right out of the gate. We're going to show you what you get for getting your movie trivia stuff right. You are going to get this awesome Deadpool orbs guy. So it's a little Deadpool figure, and he's inside of this little crystal thing, this little minifigure guy. This, again, courtesy of Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming, right up there in Fort Pearson, corner of Midway 1 and U.S. Road.
No, these are really cool. I know a couple of the guys who won these a few months back, and they keep them on their desk and stuff like that.
Yeah. They're really nice, and it's cool that they're in a globe because you can just clean it real easy. So that's actually kind of neat.
Plus, Deadpool's super hot. You know, the sequel just came out. So
yes, which, by the way, we will also be including on DVD.
There you go.
We didn't get a chance to grab it, but it'll be there. So you're getting this, and you're getting a copy of Deadpool 2 on DVD, man. So pretty good
like
stuff.
We said, it's all for the lulz tonight, for the Legion of Love. It's for you guys. You guys are showing us love. We're showing you the love. So let's go ahead and show them, man. How do they win these awesome prizes?
All right, guys. So now we have got a really fun game here. We're talking domestic box office, highest grossing movies so far of 2018. We have a feeling nothing's going to beat the top 3 highest films of the year right now. If you can name number 1 first in the comments, then you will get the awesome movie prize pack. If you get the second one, if you get the third one, you'll get a free entry into the raffle ticket. So go ahead, get your Google Maters out if you want to do it that way. If you want to just take a guess, if you think you know it, throw it in the comments right now. We'll be keeping an eye on it, and good luck.
Absolutely, man. Throw it on down.
All right. In the meantime, I feel like we should actually keep an eye on this now. But
oh, we got a lot of people.
We got a lot of action, man.
Oh,
some names are going on the list already. Maybe I didn't need to wait on this one.
Oh man, they're
all right. I think, man,
Crazy Rich Asians. I don't think I caught that.
Crazy Rich Asians. That seems like a movie that's right up your alley, though. But I have to say, more people guessed this right off the bat than I thought. But man, Brian E., he's in there at the top. Can we give him 2 prizes, or are we going to give it to someone else?
I think we should. Spread the love out a little bit.
I think we're going to have to spread it out a little bit there. So we're going to go for number 2.
Who is number 2 on the list?
Number 2 on the. Are we counting Captain Joel? No, right?
No,
not Captain Joel.
Who is 3rd on the list? Oh man, I think Rich T has been trying to win something on our show for like the last 8 months.
Yeah.
Rich T, it's coming to you, man. But
That's
yes,
it, baby.
you guys are definitely, like we said, like you guys are all throwing it down. You know, you guys are right. Black Panther definitely has, so far, is the highest grossing movie of 2018.
Yep, absolutely, guys. Now, do you see number 3 in there anywhere? I don't see number 3 in there anywhere.
I don't.
I don't, but number 2, Justin K, was first out the gate with Infinity War, so he's getting in the raffle for that one because number 2 was Infinity War.
Oh, look at that. Even Brian E., man. He's a good guy, man. He said, spread the love. Give it to somebody else.
I love you, Rich. Oh, he knows Rich T, too.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right, Rich T, you're still getting in the raffle for getting your number 1. You guys can't even see these when I hold them up. That sucks because of the green screen yellow. It's weird.
Josh G says, book club? Well, it was definitely a popular summer movie that was in the 3rd place.
Yeah. All right, but in the
Naughty Nurses.
in the
9.
meantime,
that was my top movie for.
Jason H slid in there with it. He got it.
There you go. Incredibles 2.
The Incredibles 2, man. You always got to look to the kids' movies. If you can take your kid there, you just doubled your audience. You know what I mean? If not more, because a lot of times, you got 2 or 3 kids or something like that.
Mike B said he got kicked out. Oh man, you know what it is, Mike? Like. They knew they came.
You
in,
won too much stuff, and they got you.
They did that swerve, man. They came in from behind and got you with that chair shot. Oh, El Bandito, we are at 21 viewers.
Whoa, look at
The
that.
Legion of Love. We love you guys. Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for showing the love tonight, man. We hope you guys are having a blasty, winning some prizes, man. So, Rich T, you're getting a copy of Deadpool 2 on DVD. You're also getting this awesome little Orbs guy, courtesy of Captain Joel. I know he's going to yell at me later for passing him up on that, but you gave us half the prize. It wouldn't make sense to give it to you.
He's like, no, bring it back.
I know. He's like, you can bring it back to me. That's fine.
Awesome, man. Well, very cool, guys. No, awesome, good movie knowledge, man.
Yeah.
Definitely awesome wrestling knowledge. And man, what do we got coming out?
We got some movie stuff to talk about.
Oh, we still do? Okay,
yeah,
let's hear.
We didn't do any actual movie stuff.
All right, what's going on?
We'll tell you a bit about some movies here. We've got Captain Kitty. We got a news story here coming out about the possible trailer releases for both Black Panther 2 and Captain Marvel. What do you know about that, Senor
So
Bull?
what it sounds like is that everybody's waiting for Captain Marvel trailer to drop. If you haven't seen Infinity War or Ant-Man and Wasp, go check them out because you're going to get it spoiled. But yeah, Captain Marvel's the next upcoming Marvel movie that's due out next year. And they're saying sometime in September we should see at least a teaser or first trailer for Captain Marvel. Now, for Black Panther 2, it hasn't been officially announced yet, but everyone's feeling that trailing right behind, this trailer,
Yeah.
they're going to make the big announcement for when we can expect a sequel to Black Panther. Why would they not? I mean, being the top grossing movie of the year, they'd be crazy not to do a sequel.
Well, I mean, fair spoiler warning for Infinity War, but if Black Panther's not around,
Oh,
kind of hard to have a Black Panther 2 trailer, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They're probably like, oh, man, like we don't want to give in just yet. It's like that wrestling thing, man. When everyone kind of thinks they know what's going on, but they still want to kind of swerve you.
I know,
That's what
right?
Marvel's doing. They're like, come on, just believe that, dude.
Look, Beverly G says she's loving your Ghost Rider shirt, man.
Oh yeah, man! I actually have to thank El Bandito for this. I win prizes sometimes.
I know.
Sometimes he's like,
he
you want
he
this?
won that because I ate too much of the food he cooked, so I got too fat for it. So I gave it to him.
Hey man, it works out.
Don't you hate that when you order a shirt though and it doesn't fit? Like, that's what happened. It just didn't fit at all. It's not like I had it for a year and got too big for it. No, I gave him new stuff. Give him old stuff.
So yeah, I know everybody's looking forward to seeing the upcoming Captain Marvel trailer.
How did Thor get Stormbreaker? Oh man, you guys got to check out Infinity War. Get some more guesses right, Rich T. You might win this Power Prize pack. It's got a copy of Infinity War in it, and you can find out for yourself. So that ought to be super fun. But I'm sorry, you want more movie stuff?
Yeah, let's give it to our buddy Sean Barber has joined the party, man.
Nice.
Thanks, man. We're rocking out with the Legion of Love tonight, having so much fun. Got all kinds of trivia, but we're talking about movies right now.
Absolutely. We got some comics coming up right on the other side of the news right after we get done trying our awesome burgers as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely get in there and make your vote for which of these wild burgers we should eat.
You've only got minutes left to get out there and vote, man. It's in the Legion of Love group, but here come the blades, and we're not talking about Bethesda's blades. We're talking about possibly a new Blade movie. What's going on here?
All right, man. So here's the deal. Wesley Snipes is, somebody interviewed him, and he was like, "Oh man," because they're like, how do you feel that pretty much? I mean, we got to give Blade a lot of credit. Really, that was like the first Marvel movie.
Yep, that was awesome.
Yeah, even before X-Men and all those other ones, that was the one that really was like everyone was like, "Hey, these comic book movies can make some money," But so they said, have you ever been tapped as possibly like coming in as like a cameo? He's like, "What are you talking about? There's possible like Blade sequels in the works," and everyone was like, "What?" After that third one, they were kind of like, "Yeah, that's got to be it," and then they did that like TV show that kind of stuff.
Who was Wesley Snipes talking to though? Was it like the IRS or? I'll have the money.
He went all Nino Brown on him. He's like, runs a marathon. But the thing is he said that it wouldn't focus solely on Blade. These sequels would actually introduce Blade's daughter. Mm-hmm. And I guess she, a few years ago, someone did a one-shot about Blade's daughter, and they really liked the concept. So that might be something for an upcoming film.
Rich T wants to know if they'll be killing the sparkly vampires in this movie.
That would be good. That would be good. I even liked. I mean, the third one was definitely the weakest of them.
The third one was a pile of trash, in my opinion. I hated it. Ryan Reynolds was the only good thing about it. And
what about Triple H?
Yeah, well, okay, Triple H didn't really do much in it, but Parker Posey was pretty great.
If they would have made his character, like, I think it was like Grimwood or something like that, like how he was in the comics, like he would have been a really cool character. But
hey, again, written and directed by David S. Goyer, the guy who wrote the script for The Dark Knight. So wrap your brain around that. I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Yeah, his directing abilities versus his writing abilities differ very
yeah.
Oh, Morbius the Living Vampire. That would be a very cool character to see.
Captain Joel's dropping the official knowledge saying Blade's daughter's name is Bladette. I don't think that's accurate.
I think it's like Talon something. I didn't actually get the official name of the daughter.
I like Jason T suggested we mix two burgers together. He says the Nutella and peanut butter one, which I get, but I'm thinking more like the peanut butter and pizza one.
Oh my gosh. Originally, the concept is we were going to do like the Ninja Turtle thing. Yeah. Like, remember where the Ninja Turtles put like a bunch of weird stuff on their pizzas? But we were like, wait, it's like it's Labor Day, so we got to do something with burgers. So, but we still work the pizza burger in there. Yeah.
All right, so let's see what's coming up next, man. I think we've got the answers to the games, right? Oh, no, we got another story here. Star Trek Beyond R, man. Quentin Tarantino is pushing for a strong R rating for his Star Trek film. Now, there's a lot of weird stuff going on with Star Trek right now because there's kind of two movies in the work. One that's sort of a direct sequel to Star Trek Beyond, which is not the movie that Quentin Tarantino's pitching. But the Star Trek 4, as it were, seems to be having a lot of issues with Chris Pine and Chris Hemsworth kind of walking off the set at one point or walking away from the project at one point, being sort of upset. So everything's sort of up in the air and just looking a little wonky, man. But I had to throw this up here because I want to know, what do you guys think about an R-rated Star Trek movie? Now, I think Justin K might still be in the audience. I would love to hear his opinion on it, or Party Man Will's, or anyone else who's a big Star Trek fan. I know Brian E's a big Star Trek fan. I think Jason T's a Star Trek fan. What do you guys think about a hard R Star Trek? Would that be something you guys would want to see?
Captain Joel out there saying, keep Tarantino out of Trek. I mean, it definitely does seem like a weird avenue for him to go down.
I like Justin K says, don't even get me started about Star Trek right now. I feel you, dude. That's totally where I'm at. CBS All Access to the fucking toilet.
Look at Brian E, though, on the other side of the spectrum. He's saying, yes, yes, yes. He's going Daniel Bryan on us. And yeah, absolutely, I think it would be interesting to see. He always said that he wanted to make like a Friday the 13th movie. And I was like, I'd love to see a Quentin Tarantino Jason movie.
Okay, dude, you want to know my thought on this? I'm going to throw this out here. Let me see if some of you cats agree with me. If Quentin Tarantino directs a Star Trek movie that the entire film is from the perspective of a Klingon crew, and they're just rolling around like Vikings, just pillaging and kicking ass, and it's just hardcore R, like that might be kind of cool.
Real quick, I was listening to y'all, Bandito,
I don't think you were.
But I saw a comment come by, and I think Justin K just totally like swerved me over. He says that Star Trek Discovery has Klingon tits and swearing in it. I think I'm gonna go watch Star Trek Discovery.
I think they kind of always had Klingon tits, though. The Duras sisters, they were always just like...
They were very busty, but I mean, you know.
They're very busty. Prime Klingon. Well, I guess CBS All Access to your wallet, I guess is how it goes. So you get that hard R rating. But still, you see what I'm saying, though, about a Klingon crew. If the movie's about Klingons, you know, like we knew them. Like Christopher Lloyd, the Klingon in Star Trek 3.
Yeah.
Like he was kick-ass and ruthless and brutal. And that might be kind of cool. So I don't know.
Oh, look, I think Brian E thinks we're going to have like a Blade, a Star Trek mashup. He's like, vampire, space vampire.
I know. No, Justin K's like topless Klingons in 2 separate comments. Yeah, I might have to check out Star Trek Discovery just for a minute, I guess.
Why didn't somebody tell me about this sooner? Well, Chris Hall, he's definitely say, nah, rated R, not due for Star Trek.
Yeah. All right, 10 o'clock is here. We're gonna bust through real quick. $70 million domestic for Black Panther. Avengers: Infinity War, $678 million domestic. Incredibles 2, $602 million domestic.
Woo!
So there you guys.
That's a lot of money.
Absolutely. And let's see if there's any other slides left in segment 1 here. Let's see what we got.
Nope, we're ready to rock and
Burger
roll.
time. Burger time.
Is it burger time? Well, I know we're gonna be talking about some video games and stuff later, like burger time.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do PoDunk news first, or
no? We're gonna do the news after. I'm gonna eat them burgers now. That's gonna happen.
We told them 10 o'clock we were eating burgers.
We didn't start the show on time, but damn it, we're gonna eat the burgers on time.
They've been sitting here so long, and
I know. I have to navigate over to the group and see who won. Let's see.
And if there's any pending approvals for the group, we apologize. You know, we're still kind of getting our hold on the group. I tried to keep my eye on it.
It is a lot. This is like a lot of work. Like, why do we have to approve people? Just let them in our group. It's for everyone. What do you guys do so greedy, Facebook?
There might be some sort of
spam or junk they're trying to get us to keep out. But that's why I didn't put any challenge questions or anything silly like that on there. So,
all right, so we should.
That's us live right now. That's cool. Yes. Okay, +4. Man, it looks like Pizza Burger and Nutella Burger have super won.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, so which one are we gonna do first?
I say Pizza Burger.
Pizza Burger?
Because pizza. Right. Well, yeah, because we want dessert after, right?
Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So this is pretty cold now.
We should have got another plate. Hold on, that one has an extra plate.
Okay.
I don't want to just spill shit all over me. Do the rest of the show looking like a freaking bum.
I honestly think this one's going to be pretty badass. I mean, I'll reveal to you guys what the pizza actually is once
I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty stoked about all of these. Yeah. You know? The rest of these may hit that 11 o'clock hour. You know?
There we go. All right, here's the Pizza Burger. Are we ready for it?
Should one of us go first? That way the other can talk, or are we just going to watch the comments?
Yeah, I'll go first on this one. All right, ready?
Yeah. I'm talking about how hungry I am, and you're like, I'll go first. The hell with you. He made it. That's what it is. Eat. I love it. Eat. Burger time. Nom, nom, nom.
You know what this makes me think of is like a meatball sub. You know, like when you get like a meatball sub. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Meatball subs are kick-ass.
Dude, go ahead. Give it.
Not for nothing, but those meatball subs, they're so bad for you at Subway. Like, you ever look at the calorie count on that? It's like retarded, but they're so good. I can wang my head in the mic. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a little meatball in there.
It's good.
Yeah. It's cold, but it's good. Hey, cold pizza's okay.
That's what I was just thinking, was cold pizza's kind of the bomb. They want to know if you need a wet nap over there.
I'm gonna.
I got one.
Now, it's funny that, you know, whenever we start eating stuff on the show, man, our viewership goes up. Tell them that story, man. How we've been thinking about doing this for quite a while.
We did. When we used to do the podcast and it was audio only, we kept thinking about all the times back in the day we heard on the radio people doing eating contests. They'd like make a cup of something weird. Somebody'd have to eat it, or eat as many tacos as you can in 5 minutes or something like that. And we always thought to ourselves, no one would want to watch or listen to us eat. So when it came to doing the live program, the same ideas kind of rolled around in our head because the viewers would be able to choose what we ate. But we were like, nah, no one's going to want to watch us eat, you know? So we came to doing that candy episode a few months back in June. It was the first episode in June. If you want to go check it out, it's pretty fun. But we went to go do that episode, and sure enough, the minute I start eating freaking candy on there, and it's Senior Bull's fault because he's like, hey, you know, El Bandito's eating a nut roll. Come check him get the nut roll in his mouth, you know? So we found all these weird old candies at like the dollar store and got these nut rolls, and everybody wanted to watch me just sit there and eat a nut roll. So I think you guys are the nuts, personally. But it was actually a damn good candy bar, so... All right, you're just eating the whole thing like you're having dinner over there. Shit.
That's what we were supposed to do.
We were just trying it, I thought.
Hold on, a couple bites.
You cooked this good, too, though. Because even for sitting here, it's not all dry and stuff.
Yeah, you like it?
But it is cooked all the way through.
Yes, which I was very worried about.
Yeah, you don't want a raw burger.
Chris also said, dudes, there's a porn market for watching fat chicks eat. Now, we have heard about that before. Now, is there one for watching fat dudes eat?
I'll wear a wig. That's fine.
Okay.
I remember you doing the beef jerky episode. That was Chris Hall, who earlier posted on that poll that he was like, you guys should eat a peach burger. And I was like, bro, is that a callback to that terrible peach jerky we had that one time?
Catherine D said, nut roll, of course.
Nah.
Right, so
I don't know. This is pretty awesome.
I like it, man.
Right, we got to eat the other one, though.
Yeah.
There's a whole other one.
All right, so what was the Nutella burger?
Yeah.
Now, I'm a little sad my caprese burger isn't going to make it, but you can eat that later.
Okay. I didn't check the poll again, but I think that's accurate.
Those are the two top ones, right?
Yeah.
Yep. No, you're right. If it's got those +4s next to them,
yeah.
Those are definitely the winners. Well, these smell good. No, this one you're definitely going to need a napkin for.
I don't know. That Nutella's pretty sticky. It might not go anywhere on you.
You going to grab yours and put it on the other plate? Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Chris Hall says there's a fetish market for everything.
I don't know. This smells really gross to me.
What, this Nutella burger?
Yeah, because it's not chocolate. You know, Nutella's like hazelnut or something like that.
Oh, that's true. You know, I was going to make a joke earlier about, like...
people just dying to see me eat nuts, right?
I was going to joke about this being like an Australian-themed burger, but that's Vegemite. That's what I was thinking. We should have put that as one of the ones. I'm going to dig in. Are you going to take the first bite of this one, or you already eat it?
No, I'll try it.
Do it.
You want me to try it first?
You go first this time.
I move my mic so I don't wang my head on it like an idiot. I spilled it on me.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't going to go anywhere. All right, so what do you think?
It's funny because it's definitely weird,
but
it's not bad.
Okay, I'm digging in. Oh, you even put it on the bottom too. It's double layered.
It's kind of like if you ever had that chocolate covered bacon. That's very much what it reminds me of.
Getting some Mike chews in there.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird taste, though. I wouldn't describe it as bad, but it's literally unlike anything I've ever tasted before.
Yeah.
Because it almost makes the hazelnut taste sort of woody. Almost like leaves or grass clippings, kind of. Try the peanut butter one. They're barking at us now.
Oh, man.
It's got more chocolate than hazelnut. The chocolate definitely does come through. So it definitely does. Don't talk with your mouth full.
Man, I don't know. I kind of
next show should be gas station burritos. See, this is what we said. You guys would kill us if we left it up to you.
What that would be is that would be like the power 40 minutes of love because we'll be running to the bathroom halfway through.
I gotta take a shit.
I'll try a bite of the peanut butter one. You
Let's
guys want to
it.
see it?
You guys want to do all four? We'll do all four.
We'll do all four.
We'll do all four.
Maybe we should do
put
the
in
Caprice.
Hey, hit the love if you want to see all four, and we'll do all four. Because I know Bull wanted to eat this caprese thing like mad crazy.
Oh, man, Brian, he said no gas station sushi. I don't think I would eat that to begin with, but That's awesome.
I don't see any loves coming by there. I don't know. I don't think people.
Oh,
there they go. There they go. Oh, man, Bishop's joining us in the house.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Bishop? You missed an awesome, awesome show so far, but we've got about another 50 minutes hanging out here with you tonight. Right now, we're eating our custom-made, unique, crazy burgers. That's right. We just finished up the Nutella burger, which...
They're
it was
going
weird,
now.
but it wasn't bad. I mean, what did you think? I know that those gloves are coming in there. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it.
They're like,
but-
stop talking, eat more.
I know. We don't want to hear what you think. Just put gross shit in your face. That's what we like.
Well, I think we should do the caprese first. Yeah, because the peanut butter, like you said, is kind of more.
Kind of a dessert thing?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
here.
yeah.
You want to pick your poison?
Yeah, I'll take this.
I kind of like that one that had the thumbprint in it, but you can have it. But it's like, I know I cut it, so I put this big thumbprint in it to kind of hold it.
Now, this one, I would have to say is probably the most. I prepped the little.
Yeah, like you
tomatoes.
came over with like a whole dish of this topping prepared because
So-
it's kind of like balsamic, tomatoey. What was that? Onion? Is there an onion in there?
I would say it's almost like a relish, kind of like
Relish,
there's.
that's a
yeah,
good
there's
word
like
for
some
it.
tomato and there's some basil in there. So this should be a very tasty burger. It probably would have been amazing. Oh, there's definitely mozzarella on there. It's caprese. So you want to try this?
Yes,
one?
yes. Everyone over here.
Let's do
Hey,
this
cheers.
first. All right.
Happy Labor
There
Day.
you go.
Thank you, Legion of Love.
What do you think, man?
I think I took a giant bite.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
This is kick-ass. The balsamic vinegar just adds that sourness. I love like sour candy and stuff, and that is just great.
Yeah.
We should have ate this one last because it would have wiped out any bad shit out of our mouths.
You could save a little on the side, right? Why don't we, want to dive right into the peanut butter one? You can kind of save that one to cleanse your palate.
Tick, tick. They're all waiting as we're just sitting here chewing, thinking, it's suspense, guys.
All right.
Last
Here it
but
is,
not
guys,
least.
the peanut butter burger. Now, real quick before we dive into this one,
Sure.
you said that this is actually a really popular burger to do.
It is. Believe it or not, after I Googled this, every single one of these are made at restaurants throughout the country. You know, like the Caprese burger, the pizza burger, the peanut butter burger, and the Nutella burger. Often places serve both peanut butter and jelly burgers, like it's peanut butter and jelly together. But we figured we'd go straight up Peter Pan. And I did toast the bread because I thought they would get soggy. And I used the crunchy peanut butter.
There you
So-
go. Ready?
I'll be honest, I didn't put a super ton of peanut butter. I didn't want us being like,
Yeah, I noticed it's not too crazy, but I'm
Yeah.
digging in, man. I'm going.
do it. Oh, man, this one scares me. I really think this is going to taste like crap. Yeah, this one sucks.
I would take the Nutella over this.
They're over there thinking it. I was like, this is like eating a bucket of sand. Like, it's just awful.
Like, you get that,
It's like paste.
you get that peanut butter sandwich taste to it, but then you have to work around the burger. Where, like you said, even though the Nutella was thick, it was kind of like,
I do
don't-
like the nuts. I like the nuts in my peanut butter. I like the little nuts in my mouth, but
oh, man.
yeah, this
I-
is like just dry, and
I think I'm going to go back to the caprese.
I might suffer through another bite of this and see if it gets any better.
I like Brian. He's thinking, where's the beer? That,
Oh.
That'll be next Labor Day.
Where the hell were we on that one?
Hey, like we said, though, man, that's the Legion of Love, man. The group, man, you guys can throw down any crazy ideas that you guys have. And trust me, we're crazy enough to implement those and give this a go. But I got to say, El Bandito, out of the two that the Legion of Love picked, what would you say was your favorite? We'll still do overall favorite, but what do you think?
I think I'm still like my face is stuck together from this peanut butter.
Rich T says, "This is so ripe for sound clips." yes, it is. Nuts in your mouth and meat and
I don't know. It's hard to say because the pizza one was cool, but again, it was like something else I had once we kind of got into it.
Yeah.
So I would have to say the Nutella burger out of the two that the Legion picked, which thank you guys. You guys kind of went towards kind of the two of the better ones. I liked the Nutella one. I thought that was pretty cool. It was honestly like a dessert burger.
Yes.
But it was like filling, so it was almost eating your dessert and your meal at the same time. And I like being efficient, so.
Absolutely, man. And yeah, like I said, the pizza burger really had that, like I said, almost like you're eating like a meatball sub kind of feel, which, obviously when you put those things together. But the Nutella was pretty tasty. Like I would hands down take that over the peanut butter. Like if you somewhere, and like I said, I know the peanut butter one's the real popular one. But all right, man, maybe you're supposed to use the creamy. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason, or maybe you're supposed to do something to it. And I just saw it and was like, oh, it'll be fine. So all around, what was your favorite? What was your favorite one? I have to say the caprese thing is probably the one I'd eat again, just because I love the balsamic. I love that kind of sour balsamic stuff. Oh, just took another bite of that one. Oh, pretty good. I'm too sweet as it is. So. So now I can tell you guys what pizza. It was a frozen pizza I used for the pizza burger, and it was those old Elio's pizzas that we ate as like kids. That you'd put in the toaster oven for like 15 minutes. I was like, man, the ones like the lunchroom used to get. Yeah, square pizzas. But it's still pretty tasty, man, with that burger on there. It was, but yeah, that balsamic, man, that's just awesome. That's like good stuff. Like I'd get that at a restaurant. Good. Thank you. Oh, well done. It's what you get for prepping and putting effort into it. I was like, there you go. Eat that shit. All right, guys. Well, there you go. There's some fun eating some weird shit tonight. What do you say we get back to the action? Give you guys a little bit of PoDunk news. Tell you about some awesome headlines that have been going out this week. And then after that, we're going to get back to some more games and prizes. We got tons of stuff here, so definitely stick around, guys. What's up? Captain Joel says 15 minutes of watching you hound dogs eat. Dude, you guys remember a couple weeks back, I said that the Twitch user Ninja just reached 10 million followers on Twitch. First person to ever do it. I went to check out his page when I saw that news article. I sat there for about 12 minutes watching him eat a bowl of pasta while he was in between games. And there was 90,000 people watching. So, I don't know. Maybe there's something to just eating weird shit. I think there's a way that we got to, like Elio's needs to sponsor the show now. That we thought. We got to get Five Guys or something. There you go. Sean Barber, Power Hour of Food. All right, guys. Let's jump into some PoDunk news, and we will keep you guys up to date.
PoDunk News.
Oh, man. Well, there's definitely been a lot of crazy news going down, but I think tonight we're going to kind of just slide through some headlines, right, El Bandito? Yeah, absolutely. We're just going to blast through the headlines because we got so much action to get back to. And we know you guys want to win prizes. We ain't giving out news prizes, right? All right, but we're going to tell you what's shaking. So first up, we're going to start the night off with some local love. That's right. This is the part of the news segment where we like to show you guys and tell you guys about a local event happening right here in Florida. Man, I got crumbs and shit just all over me. And, put some awareness out there for some awesome events. What do you got? Chris Hall is saying we got no sound in the newsroom. No sound in the newsroom? Yes. Well, it looks like sound over there. Sound is fine. Might just have to jump out and jump back in, Chris. I know sometimes Facebook can be kind of crazy. Yeah, sorry, buddy, but thank you. Thanks for keeping us posted. If you guys ever notice anything like that, hit us up. So, locally, the Space Coast Comic-Con is going on this Friday. We'll be there. We got nominated for a Spacey Award, so we're super psyched about that. You guys are all welcome. The Legion of Love, man. We'd love to invite all you guys to come out there with us Friday night,
They're doing this award ceremony. Wish us luck. It's super fun. We might get an award for being podcast social media content provider of 2018. Either way, it's a super honor to be nominated amongst the other candidates who all have extremely great productions and awesome shows, but we're not going to plug them. But, wish us luck. We'll have some fun. If you want to go to an awesome con, head over to Space Coast Comic Con's page. It's just like it sounds. Find it over there on YouTube and stuff, or on the internet, on Google. They have their own webpage,
Oh, yeah, man. No, it's really cool, man. Like I said, it's going all weekend, but the Spacey Awards are Friday night at 8 p.m.
Yeah, it's a great con. It's local. It's right up there in Cocoa Beach, man. It's a super ton of fun. So just wanted to give them another quick shout out. All right, but like we said, we've got some headlines for you tonight. We're going to start off with a bit of a somber headline, but we're going to be remembering Marie Severin.
Absolutely, man. Like you said, even though this is sad, I think it's really cool too. Marie, like back in the day, she was an artist and she did a lot of the old EC comics, which is most well known for Tales from the Crypt and also Vault of Horror and all those. But then also she was one of the first artists to be hired at Marvel.
Absolutely, especially one of the first women to be hired out there, and she was a major colorist, coloring most stuff out there, including the Silver Surfer works and Fantastic Four, stuff like that. She did a lot of coloring on things, but I believe she actually did the art for the first Spider-Woman, right?
Yes. Stan Lee has come out just recently and said that Marie he would credit as a creator of Spider-Woman.
Absolutely, man. And also coming up with the super iconic costume that we know today.
Absolutely.
So, as a woman who's worked in the field when it was absolutely male-dominated, we salute her and wanted to take the time to remember her and put her name out there for all the Legionnaires out there to spread some love and some awareness.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next up, Camaro Cutie, man. Maybe you guys seen it, but Robert Downey Jr. gave Chris Evans a Captain America-themed 1967 Camaro.
Wow.
Hey, this was on Jay Leno's Garage on CNBC, so kind of a little show he has there. And I guess he checks out cool cars or gives away, I don't know. Who watches CNBC? I don't know. But this was a neat story, so if you guys are interested in that or checking out some more of the Camaro, go check it out. Obviously, Chris Evans is Captain America. And Robert Downey Jr. plays the invincible Iron Man.
Hey, at least they're patching things up outside of the
outside of the MCU, everything's fine. Right? But next up, talking about cars, man. Oh no, I guess we don't have a car story. I thought we had another car story. That's okay. We've got we've got Pathfinder coming out with its very first sequel to Rise of the Rune Lords. Probably its most iconic and most played of all of its campaigns.
I think that was the original.
Yeah.
That was like the first one that they wow, okay, so they're doing a sequel.
Yeah, I'm actually playing through the first one right now with my group of friends up there at Thunderdome Gaming. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm glad to see that they're coming out with a sequel and continuing on some cool works.
I just have to ask you, Bandito, are you having more fun this time playing through that than you did previously? I'm just saying.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, it is so freaking cool. The crew I play with up there, I'll give them a shout-out. Brett, Felicia, Gamer AF, he plays with me. You guys will see him later this week in another Legion of Love exclusive video that's coming out on Facebook. And Matt G, Beverly plays with us, Beverly G, and the big dog himself, Captain Joel, joins us from time to time to play a rather obnoxious character.
Ooh, yeah.
I wish he was the Macho Man. That'd be great. That should be your next character, Joel. Once we kill this one.
Oh.
All right. So next up, man, we got a story about China.
Yes. Yeah. It seems to China's looking into video games and saying that children are playing way too many of them and it's affecting their eyesight. So they're actually going to go and try to put limitations based on how long children can play video games.
Almost like a V-chip style thing on the TV?
I didn't really get into, it sounds like something that's going to come out in like 2 or 3 years from now, but I mean, at least that's the mission that they're going on. Oh man, and El Bandito is like, man, this story's getting me so hungry for gaming that I gotta eat up some more.
I was thinking about Chinese food and how it makes you hungry again in like 10 minutes.
But yeah, it says that being that nearsightedness is one of the things that's being added to possibly prolonged video game play. Now we got to imagine that China is like one of the biggest competitive gaming industries, out there. So, I mean, these aren't just your casual gamers. I mean, these kids are supposedly sitting in front of the screen, like from the time when they're real little, to like now being like 7 or 8 years old, and they're seeing that, they're starting to develop these optic issues. So, who knows? Maybe they just need to, like I said, just kind of cut it back a little bit on how early they let them get in front of there.
There's a lot of talk about the light flickering and stuff being really bad for you, especially at a young age. So we'll have to see where that goes, because that may be something that the rest of the world does adopt. I can tell you this. I don't know if they're actually Chinese, but I did see a story that said Shanghai fired 8 players that they have on their Overwatch team because they went 0-40 in like a main event competitive game.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Yeah, and they just straight up fired like 8 people off their team.
I mean, like I said, that whole competitive gaming, man, it's gotten so big. I mean, Fortnite and, like you said, Overwatch and stuff like that, man, it's just crazy.
I like Sean Barber says, no, they just have a shutdown for your optic nerve. Just low jacks your eyes and turns them off. I wish they had that so I'd stay focused at work. Like if any time I navigated to a naughty site, it just shuts it off for a minute.
Yeah,
to go
right.
So I'd be blind.
So as much as it sounds like the Chinese are trying to put an embargo on video games, that's not going to stop us from talking about them.
Hell no.
And that's coming up next, right, El Bandito?
Yeah, well, we're doing comics first.
Oh,
video
comics
games
and then
last.
video. Oh,
Yes.
man. So there you go, man. Here we go, man. We're going to get out of the newsroom. We're going to get into some more fun with you guys.
Absolutely, guys. I like Jason K. says he played Prison Architect last night for like 3 hours. He's fine.
There you go.
All right, guys, jumping back in the studio. We'll meet you there.
All right, man. We're into the after hours segment, man, but we're riding hard for the next half an hour to go and rock out some comic books, some video games, and more prizes for you guys.
Absolutely, guys. We are not done with prizes just yet. Although we are done with this slide, I'm gonna get rid of that one.
Hey, they can still join the Legion.
Yes. If you haven't joined the Legion yet, please head over to our Facebook page, join our group. It'll keep you up to date on all the awesome stuff that we're doing. But for right now, what the awesome stuff is that we're doing is we're going to give away prizes. We're going to talk about comic books. Bam, pow,
Oh, yeah.
All right, man. Now, we just did a whole month full of comic stuff, so we're not going to hit on this too hard, but we did want to give you guys a little bit of cool comic news that's coming out right about now. That's all, DC. DC Comics doing this epic crossover with the Looney Tunes, man. Now, a lot of millennials out there might not be too super familiar with the Looney Tunes since they kind of took them off public access air, but I know awesome premium channels like HBO and stuff like that do keep Looney Tunes around, so that's really cool. And I think it's hats off to DC Comics for kind of saying, hey, yeah, we'll throw them in our stuff too. That's fun. But these actually look like pretty cool books. So
I would say that I really like the art style, that it's not like, like when you had Space Jam and stuff like that where they looked like the Looney Tunes. Like these look like humanoid, anamorphic characters, that, I mean, kind of look even a little frightening. I take it that that's Porky Pig. Like,
yeah.
I don't think I'd want to run into that guy, even if he was like the nice dude that comes and like gets ghosts out of your house and stuff like that. I know you showed me a picture of like Tweety Bird and Sylvester, and like Tweety's like kind of like a fat. She actually looks like my cat. Like it's a real fat cat.
Tweety's with Catwoman.
That's pretty cool. I like the concept though. It's cool, and being that they're all owned by Warner, why not, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Or they all have ties somewhere.
Yeah,
I mean, does Warner own DC outright? I don't think they do.
I think they're definitely the parent company, at least for their media.
Definitely for the movie stuff. But but either way, it's awesome, cool comics. I know I grabbed the Harley Quinn one. That's Harley Quinn, and that other monster. I know Captain Joel knows its name. If he's still out there, wants to throw it in the comments.
Yeah. That red thing with the sneakers. That thing used to freak me out as a kid. I thought it was hiding in my closet.
I don't know. I loved that thing, man. It was just weird looking. I just wanted to cuddle it.
It was always trying to kill Bugs Bunny or Daffy. And
Bugs Bunny was kind of a dick.
Marvin the Martian.
How dare you mention Space Jam? Choke yourself just in case.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was just saying that when you had humanoid characters blending. At least I didn't mention Back in Action or whatever that Brendan Fraser movie was.
Dude, hey, Brendan Fraser was just up there at Dragon Con, man. We still got to get out there next year.
That would be awesome.
But dude, Space Jam to me felt like they only made that movie to introduce a girl bunny character to stop making kids feel weird about when Bugs Bunny dresses up like a chick.
Could be, man. Could be.
Just my thought.
That whole line in Wayne's World must have got through to him.
Gossamer, that's the name of the. Thank you, Captain Joel, for throwing that out there. Gossamer is the monster, the big red monster thing
is
that's
that
hanging
it?
out with Harley
Okay.
Quinn there. Yeah, kind of a weird name, but I always loved it when he picked up Bugs Bunny and he was like in the shape of a bottle. And he went to drink it, and Bugs is like, gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. I don't know if that monster or the snowman thing. Who the hell knows? I haven't seen those things in like 30 years.
Remember the one where like Tweety took like a Dr. Hyde's formula and turned into like a monstrous like Tweety bird? I thought that was freaky too. You know, that's probably what influenced me to do so much like horror related stuff later on as I was a kid. These things.
It's probably what influenced you into being a freaka.
Exactly.
That's all right, man. If you got weird, nerdy kinks, you got to get out. Head over and post them up on our new group, the Legion of Love. Join the Legion, man, and have some fun. Spread the interesting and weird stuff that you like. All right, next up, we're talking about Vietnam. That's right, we're talking about Venom heading out to Vietnam. So they just had this comic series drop lately, man. It's really wild. So the Web of Venom, right, a one-issue tale from writer Donnie Coates, shows us exactly how bad it went for Venom in Vietnam, right? In a story about Nick Fury and Wolverine fighting 5 Venoms in the jungles of Vietnam.
Okay.
Okay, so V-Nam is actually the name of it. Like, that's the name of the
okay.
the storyline, V-Nam. It fleshes out the backstory of Rex Strickland, who's a recent ally of Eddie Brock and the symbiote. And his symbiote, but it's the story of Rex Strickland and his symbiote, who promised to teach Brock what he knew about the symbiote if Brock would rescue his fellow Venomized soldiers. I don't know. This story doesn't make a super lot of sense to me. It sounds pretty cool. They've got some pretty bitchin' art. Looks like war stuff. So it sounds cool. I think you kind of got to read it to wrap your head around it, though.
I had heard on Twitter the guy who was writing this and the guys, I guess, who are writing those continuation stories of the Watchmen, like, kind of got into like a little bit of like a friendly Twitter war, and like they were like, yeah, you know, my book's better than your book, and finally, like, I guess like Alan Moore like met up with the guy who wrote this Web of Venom thing,
yeah,
and I guess the guy was like, yeah, no, the Watchmen are better, you know, like I mean, even Alan Moore was kind of just jokingly like, being like, oh, so I hear you think your book's better than mine, huh? And I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Alan Moore, but I don't know if that guy came.
Dude, he looks like Charles Manson without the swastika. You know?
Yeah, he definitely is a creepy.
No disrespect to Alan Moore. But,
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, if he came and told me something, I'd probably be like, yeah, sure, Alan, whatever you say. My little contribution to the V-Nam storyline.
I like Justin Kern's contribution. He says, "Can Venom get VD?"
Oh, yeah, we'll have to see in that new movie.
Didn't he get cancer in one?
I think he did. I think Eddie Brock got it, and then the symbiote was like later. It was told like bye.
Yeah.
Went on like the Scorpion or something for a while.
All right, guys. Well, that's it for comic book news. Like we said, we didn't want to oversaturate it, but we do have another group game.
Oh, yeah.
So that's right. Get your thumbs ready. Get your keyboards hot, man, because we're coming at you with another image of a very popular group. Now, this is a comic book group, although the image may not be from a comic book. It is a comic book group, right? And we want you guys to name the members of this group. You'll get a free entry in here if you can name one of them. And if you're the first person to correctly name one of them, you'll get our super awesome, this is really super awesome, comic book prize pack, right? I'm going to throw the slide up, man. It comes to you courtesy of Captain Joel over there, Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming on the corner of Midway Road and US 1. He donated 3 comic books for this prize tonight, guys. Again, you can either pick them up at his shop or we can mail them to you. But first up, he's got an indie comic called Die, Die, Die. And this thing is flying off the shelves. It is super hot. So we've got that book. But if you were a Marvel fan, he didn't want to leave you out, so he hooked you up with a copy of Cosmic Ghost Rider, which is super cool, man. Again, flew off the shelves about a month back, and it's just been a hot commodity since. And if you're a DC fan, he wasn't going to leave you out, because he's going to hook you up with a Batman number 50, the Jim Lee variant edition. Oh, my God, I wanted to keep this the minute he handed it to me, but I'm going to give it to one lucky person out there, the first one who can name someone from the following group picture. Now, again, people have been removed, but see if you can pick it out. Are you guys ready?
I think they're ready.
You think they're ready?
They're ready.
Let's
they're
do
ready.
it.
The Legion of Love are still with us.
There you go. Who's in this photo?
Oh, man.
members of this group, this iconic, legendary group.
Wait for him to answer. I'm going to eat this last little piece of pizza right here. Even though it's been sitting here for an hour and a half, it's still kind of tasty.
It's still good. It's still good. All right, guys, what do you think? What do you think? Throw it up. Captain Joel, what are you doing? This is absolutely a prize pack you cannot win. And he puts the first answer down there. Chris Hall sliding in with the Aquaman. He just might be one of them. I don't know. Who else are you guys thinking might be in there? Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Rich T got the Batman. We got to get some lackey to write this stuff down while we're doing it. All right. Rich T's in there. Chris H in there. See who else we got.
Oh, look, Mr. Fusion's jumping in.
Mr. Fusion with Superman. Joseph Z got the Wonder Woman. We're so close. That's almost everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Who else they got? We got 13 more comments down here. Somebody had to get them, right? Eric G sliding in there with Cyborg.
There you go.
Is that everybody? Let's see. That's 5. I think there's 6. So we're still short 1 cat, right? No, wait. I think somebody up ahead got that.
Yep.
Oh, Captain Joel put it out there.
Yes, yes.
Did someone get it besides Captain Joel? Oh, Mr. Fusion put it down, but he was in there with Superman. Chris Hall put it down, but he slid in there with the Aquaman. Oh, man. Who's going to get it? Last one's up for grabs. Martian Manhunter.
He probably should have been in there.
Yeah, seriously. He would have been back in the day. Oh, it's not the Green Lantern. He was the sucky guy. Come on, you guys remember. He was boring. They didn't have any time for his backstory. And they literally rewrote what they said in Man of Steel just to kind of wedge him into the story. Made no sense. Oh, wait. No, that is Cyborg. I'm thinking of Cyborg. No, he's the guy that's on the CW. He's the guy that's on. He was way better in the CW, and then they effed him up in this movie. Lobo. Oh, man, you guys.
All right, you going to throw it down, El Bandito? Who's it?
Did somebody get it?
I don't think so.
Nobody's getting it? Come on, all you guys guessed it.
Robin. No, I think they're just messing with you.
All right. Who's missing up there, guys? Nobody guessed it. Like, everybody who guessed the Flash had already won a prize. So first person to just put down the Flash who didn't already win gets a prize. There, Chris Hall got it. He says, somebody say Flash.
All right.
So we got Eric G in there. Rich T going in. Josh Z going in. Chris Hall, you won yourself these 3 amazing comics, by the way, for buzzing in first with the Aquaman. We will definitely make sure to get these up where you're at. And you're getting a ticket into the prize pack. Dude, that Jim Lee cover, I'm wicked jealous of that. That's so cool. I actually have the Greg Horn variant, though, that Greg Horn did. And I bought it like from him personally. So because Greg Horn is the man.
Oh, yeah, man.
And he also announced a new group today. So that was pretty cool.
Cool.
Oh. Who did I miss there? He's in there. There he goes. Somebody say Flash.
We got it.
Green Arrow. Jason T.
Got it.
Came in with the Flash. There you go. Woo. So what did you think of the Just Us League?
Oh, you're talking. Well, you know, it was funny, man. Like when I saw it in the theater, I wasn't a big fan, and then I rewatched it, and I don't know. I watched it with the kids and stuff like that, and they kind of enjoyed it. So I was like, oh, it's all right. You know, I mean, I liked Aquaman's character, but everything else just kind of seemed to kind of miss the mark.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do it for me, man. It just seems pretty weird. Justin K, why don't you guys do Star Trek? Dude, guess what? Very soon, we're going to be doing an entire Star Trek dedicated episode.
Yes.
It's going to be just for you, man. I'm sure we're going to get you some cool stuff to win for that one, buddy. Would have killed it. I know you would have, because look, where's Party Man Will? He's out there sleeping.
Oh, yeah. He
went to bed.
But that's okay, man. We got the other side.
And we know you would have beat Party Man Will anyways. All right. But the other side of the coin, man, we got some video games coming at you, people. So last but not least, we wanted to tell you guys a couple of quick stories, things that we missed and we got going on in the world of video games, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, all you Legionnaires. Thank you for joining the group and just having fun, man. If you guys are having some fun, throw some love, share the video, man. Let us know what's up.
Tell us some more crazy stuff to eat in future episodes.
But we got to talk about Cyberpunk 2077. Tell them what's going on, Senor Bull.
Oh, man. Well, it was definitely the talk at E3 a few months ago where some lucky attendees got to go in and view 48 minutes of actual gameplay for the upcoming Red Studios Cyberpunk 2077, which a lot of people know Red from doing like the Witcher series, which is super popular. But this is actually going to be a first-person RPG. And it's based on the pen and paper Cyberpunk games, so it's definitely a continuation. But the thing is over the last few days, the 48 minutes of gameplay have shown up on YouTube. So definitely, if this interests you, go check it out. I watched all 48 minutes of gameplay, and I have to say I am super stoked. Red, Media or Red Studios, they've said that they're going to show Bethesda how a first-person RPG should be made. So
it's kind of a bold statement from the people who put out the latest Doom and Wolfenstein game.
I'm just saying, these guys, visually, it does look amazing. I know I even showed Mr. Fusion some of the visuals, and he was like, "Dude, I'm going to play this game." It's open world too, so it's like not like you're following a specific storyline. You'll be able to do a bunch of different stuff, but you guys should go check it out. It definitely has some mature stuff in it, so be careful if you're watching it amongst the kiddies and stuff like that. But
it was interesting the way they did the reveal, though, where they had it streaming on Twitch, kind of this Matrix-style hacker thing for like half a day before it actually pumped into the thing. So that was pretty freaking cool.
Absolutely. Oh, just in case, and he's running through The Witcher 3 right now.
Oh, man. Well, stay tuned because we got some Witcher news coming at you here in a second. I love how Chris Hall says the problem with the Justice League movie was that they grossly underpowered the rest of the team. Absolutely. I mean, the fact that there was no real character development for a lot of them also sucked.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, having Flash, it was like he had Season 5 level Flash powers. It was a buffoon. Cyborg didn't do nothing. It was almost like this was like Superman Returns.
Yeah.
Because it was all just about Superman. Captain Joel says, mention the new Shazam movie. There's a new Shazam movie. There you go.
I think that looks like a lot of fun. I think it's going to be fun.
And Mr. Fusion just put boobies.
Oh, he's referring to the Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay. There's definitely a couple booby shots in the gameplay. So that might get a couple of the Legionnaires to go jump out there and check that one out.
I'm going to.
All right, so what's up next, El Bandito?
All right, so let's see. They got a new mod for GTA 5. That game's been out for 10 years now?
I think 2013 was when that was released. So, I mean, it's definitely got some years on it.
Yeah, dude, modding games has become such a cool thing as more and more people who are really skilled modders are able to just make some remarkable stuff. I know a while back we showed you the Fallout Miami that somebody had made.
That looks cool.
Now they have a whole Fallout New Vegas redone.
Yes.
In Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Just so much crazy stuff. And yeah, now we have Magneto, and you can play as him in Grand Theft Auto 5, and there he is throwing a car, knocking down telephone poles, flying, just kicking ass. So I think it's kind of the Michael Fassbender Magneto.
Oh, there you go. Our buddy from Broke Down and Four Dead Bodies, you know.
Travis Gibb,
We got to tell Travis about this because we know he's a huge Magneto fan. And I can finally get the power of the master of magnetism in his hands.
Absolutely, dude. Because I have to say, it was wicked baller when you could play as Magneto in X-Men 2. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
What was it, Clone Wars or Clone Saga?
Yep. That was a great one. Even for just a side-scrolling one, that's probably one of the best.
Yeah. What's that, a Genesis game? I think it was, right?
Yeah, the Clone
Great
Saga.
graphics for Genesis, too,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And what a compelling story that had. Just really, really cool stuff. Remember when gamers freaked the hell out over Samus in a bikini in all her 16-bit glory?
Yes. Super Metroid. I mean, honestly, some of those earlier Metroid games are still some of my favorite. You know, I mean, obviously, Contra is my all-time favorite. You know, NES game.
Show him the C. Gotta do it.
I gotta get it up there. Oh yeah. Oh, there you go.
There you go, man. Got the C, baby.
It's always hard for me to get that out after.
I know. I always forget it's on that side. I always think it's on this side, and then it's just be real easy for you.
But yeah, absolutely. Metroid. I can't wait till they put out another. I would love for them to do another one of those. Like the 2D version ones. Versus like all the 3D stuff. But yeah, it's always fun.
No doubt, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. Contra seems like it could be something that they do as like a first-person shooter.
Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised Contra hasn't gotten picked up as like a like a newer game. I think they put one out back on like the Xbox or something, but it just wasn't. It was still side scrolling, and you could co-op, but I just don't think it ever really took off anywhere.
Yeah, it's cool how they do a lot of games nowadays where they're kind of reboots, but then they're old school done. Like they have a lot of not 8-bit, but side scroller games and things like that are really nicely done. Like you see the Assassin's Creed one or like the Blood Rain one, where those kind of beautiful cel shaded art. Like, man, something like that would be kick ass.
Oh, totally, man. Oh, actually, Rich T is throwing down Ninja Gaiden. Like that was another just awesome side scroll. I was just reading like a list of the most punishing games of all time, and that was on there. And I was like, man, like. I mean, also like the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the top-down one, where like you went, and surprisingly, yeah, even like Five Nights at Freddy's were in there. It's like I guess just games that people just won't stop playing, even though it just keeps kicking your ass over and over again.
Dude, Jimmy Z says Streets of Rage 4.
That actually was just recently. Mr. Fusion told me about that last night, and I was like, man, that like, man. Me and Jimmy Z, man, playing Streets of Rage 2, man, rocking that out. One of definitely my favorite beat-em-ups of all time. Definitely followed by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ones, because those were always just a blast.
Dude, I got to say, one of my favorites was the arcade version of The Simpsons.
Oh,
that was
man,
a kick-ass beat-em-up game.
That was a good one. It was just so cool how many elements of the show. And that was like, when they were in like maybe their third or fourth season?
Oh, it was probably more than that,
really?
But around that time for sure, yeah.
Yeah, they just had so many cool things, like even like the stuff like the Graveyard from like the Treehouse of Horror.
Oh, you know what? No, you're right, because that predates like the NES games.
Yes.
So you're right. It probably was like second or third season. And they'd been on the Tracy Ullman show and stuff like that, so they had some notoriety already. But F Konami, Justin Kern says, I hear you, man. Because like Konami effed up a lot of games there when they had that falling out with Kojima. I think
yeah. Definitely today, but I mean just the classics. I know you threw down Castlevania on there. Like definitely the old Castlevania. I mean, we're talking like Castlevania 3 and some of those Bloodlines and stuff like those were great. But man, Symphony of the Night, of course.
Dude, speaking of Castlevania, I meant to put it in here, but I never got around to it, man. But the Castlevania Netflix series.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
a lot of people really dug that. It looks like Blizzard may get in on the mix and make a Diablo show for Netflix.
That would be pretty cool. I could see that being a cool thing with all those different characters and their powers and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the second season of the Castlevania show yet, but the first season was, I don't even know if it's out yet, but I know the first season was phenomenal.
Oh, man. Jimmy Z hit me with that one thing that makes me scream, bro. He said, what about that X-Men arcade game? With Colossus. That's the best, man.
Oh, Chris Hall, Battletoads. Oh, jeez. I can't wait to see what they do with the new Battletoads game. That's going to be wild.
No doubt. Blizzard is doing an Overwatch show as well. That's wild.
Man.
And The Witcher is coming for Netflix. Dude, guess what else is coming from The Witcher? That's right, guys. Courtesy of Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming, we have a special collector's edition book of The Witcher Compendium, man. It's the World of Witcher. It tells you all about the game series and details about it. Let me just flip through a couple pages of this. This is so cool.
Get that picture that I found earlier.
Right? Where was that? No, this just has this phenomenal artwork in it. Tells you all about the world and the history of it. Let me see. I'll skim through it real quick and see if I can find that one.
RoboCop versus Terminator. I remember that game.
Everyone's like, you're messing up the binding. Oh, Bandito, what are you doing?
I remember there was an Alien versus Predator game back then that was like almost like a beat 'em up.
Just really cool stuff here, though. Huge book, right? Really nice hardcover. right? This is coming at you in your video game prize pack that's coming up right now, man. In addition to this amazing book courtesy of Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming, we have also got 2 of the Funko Pop Mini Fallout 4 figures, man, coming your way. They could be anybody.
Yeah, surprise, surprise.
Piper, you could get a Piper. You could get one of these Pam bots. What are they called? Those Ultron Warrior things. You can get a Mr. Handy.
They even got Gragnock in there, the Barbarian. That's awesome, man.
Was it the Silver Spectre, the Silver Shade, or
yes, yeah. That was
God,
awesome.
I gotta play this game again. I don't remember half these people now.
Nick Valentine's on there,
and then the Hancock. You could even get a Hancock. How cool is that?
People are, how do I win this?
They're like, shut up, stop telling us things. All right, here, let's put that over there. That looks precarious. Like I'm gonna knock it over. We have so many prizes for all of you people. All right, guys, so we've got one last game here for you. And what this is, it's a little bit different than anything else we've played tonight because we're looking for a number. That's right, it's just one number. So if you take a guess, if you take a shot in the dark and get close, what do you say if they get within 10?
Well,
if they get within 10, we'll give you a raffle ticket.
Okay.
Or 5, you want to do 5?
Yeah, 5's good.
If you get within 5, we'll give you a raffle ticket.
Yep.
Otherwise, if you hit the nail on the head, if you guess the absolute right number, you win that video game prize pack. You also get your name in the raffle, guys, but you're going to get that amazing Witcher book, those 2 cool Fallout minis. What we want to know is how many games were in a particular series.
Yes.
You know, because a lot of times, like we said, they make a lot of weird offshoot games. You know, they get the Assassin's Creed, but it's also got that little weird 2D side-scroller one that no one plays. You know?
Yes.
So we want to know, guys. I hope it's the next slide because I'm going to feel like an idiot if it's not.
Let's see.
Let's see. Yep.
All right. We want to know, guys, how many video games, including the remakes and the upcoming remakes, have been in the Resident Evil series?
Absolutely, guys. Now let me tell you, it's probably more than you think. But I love how people are just like, oh my god, Minecraft, Hancock, 42, 76, 59. They're just throwing out all sorts of numbers.
I like the number of 42 because that's the answer to the universe. Right?
No doubt.
Keep it going, guys.
Yep, 25, 17, 56, 13. Oh, man, you guys are getting close. 69, dudes. Justin K just put up all the 69s.
I'm going to tell you, somebody was really close there for a second.
Yep. I'm going to start putting down the names of the people that I saw got within 5.
Remember, guys, it has to include the upcoming remake as well.
All right, keep an eye on those numbers, man. They are moving fast. You guys are loving these prizes tonight. 15, 16, 20. Oh, man. I don't know. I think Jimmy Z snuck in there. You see him?
Did he get it?
I think so.
Where's he at?
He's way up there.
Jimmy Z.
He was right after yeah, he's up there.
Oh, yes. Yep, nailed it.
Jimmy Z, you hit the nail on the head right there. Mike Brown, though, you're within 5. Justin K, you were within the 5.
Yes. Well, we could definitely throw it out now, being
Sure.
that Jimmy got it. It actually is 24 games. We're including all offshoots, all remakes, and the upcoming remake of Resident Evil 2, which I think when we were talking to most of our horror-themed creators, like everyone just talked about how excited they were for the upcoming Resident Evil 2 remake. So definitely, yeah, congratulations to Jimmy Z. You know, definitely you've got yourself the Witcher handbook and 2 Fallout Funkos. But all you other guys that guessed within that radius, you're also getting added on into the cup here.
Absolutely, guys. We got a bunch of people going in here. I'm going to crumple you up. I'm going to get you in there. And then we're going to do our drawing last but not least in the final 5 minutes of the show tonight.
Oh,
We'll pull our Power Prize Pack. Again, the Power Prize Pack tonight is going to be 1 Funko Pop modern day wrestling action figure guy, 1 Funko Pop Fallout 4 guy, 1 amazing variant Captain America #1 courtesy of Big Dog Comics and Thunderdome Gaming up there in Fort Pierce on the corner of Midway Road and US 1. We'll throw the slide up there one last time because we love you, big dog. And, of course,
the granddad.
The granddaddy of granddaddy prizes. We have got Avengers Infinity War on DVD for you guys, since everyone was such a big fan of our Countdown to Infinity War series, which, of course, is archived on YouTube and here on Facebook if you want to check any of that stuff out. And I'm sure we'll be talking about Infinity War more in the future as the 4th movie comes along.
Oh, yeah.
But our heartfelt thanks go out to everybody who joined us tonight, man. This has been a super ton of fun and such an overwhelming reaction, I have to say, from all you guys. We're going to throw some love out there for you guys.
You know it, man. Yeah, we try, tonight we were doing a special 2-hour, segment. And, yeah, man, you guys have just stuck out with us and had a great time, watched us eat food for 20 minutes and just had a lot of fun with us tonight. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah, we had such a great time, guys. Every week you guys come back and enjoy and have fun with us. And we have so much fun with you guys, just talking about cool shit that I know we all like and just have a super ton of fun. So, again, keep an eye out on the Legion of Love group. Later this week, we're going to be putting out some exclusive content. Of course, this weekend, we're going to be at the Space Coast Comic-Con. And sometime during the week, we're probably going to post what we're going to be talking about next week.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's probably going to be fun and pretty awesome, and you're probably going to want to check it out.
So,
otherwise, check us out every Monday night at 9 p.m., guys. We have so much fun. Thanks again. We're going to start shaking the cup.
Shake it up.
We're down to the final minutes.
Shake it up.
Ooh,
Get them good, man. We got that nice and full in there, man. Everyone's been so active tonight.
No doubt. All right, if you had some fun, throw some loves down there in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Make sure nobody spills. We're going to get this good and mixed. All right, are you drawing, or do we let fate decide and see who gets caught in the boobies?
There's definitely a couple. Is that one?
What do you think? You want this one?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see who it is.
All right, so you got caught in the boobie.
All right, let's see who it is.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Justin K.
Oh,
he's the winner of our Super Prize Pack. And there you go. Didn't even have to guess who the people were. Nailed it.
There you go. There you go. He was talking about the Star Trek. That's all about the love, all about the Legion of Love, man. It's all about the lols.
No doubt, guys. So thank you for joining us tonight. We did it all for the lols. We ate weird shit. We got awesome prizes. We had fun games. We appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you guys again next week. We hope to see you guys checking out some of our videos this weekend when we're at the Space Coast Comic-Con. Again, wish us luck for our award we might be getting Friday night. Otherwise, we'll catch you next week and every Monday night at 9 p.m.
Yeah.